it's Gary Camp for you tuning into Vanity versus Reality. Friday the 1st of January 2023, and this is New Year, so to all my bloggers, to all the people that have logged onto my Facebook page, also called Vanity versus Reality, I want to wish each and everyone a beautiful, prosperous, and wonderful New Year. And yes, we are standing already at the New Year. Who knew that time would fly so fast? But it did, and I know for many this year has been tough, has been really tough. For many people there has been a lot of challenges that they needed to confront, to overcome. And yes, even for this country, we have ended the year, in my opinion, very sad, very bad. And actually I want to talk about what happened in Boksburg. On the 24th of December 2022. Who would have known that we have started 2022 with a fire, with an explosion, and sadly ended the year at the eve of Christmas on the 24th with a devastating explosion and fire that cost the lives of 34 people as it stands now. I cannot even begin to imagine for all those families that have lost their loved ones, for all of their pain, what they are actually going through. One of the things that stood real out for me was the mother that actually lost 4 of her children. There is nothing in my mind that can comprehend how that mother is feeling, what she's really going through, because I cannot imagine that happening to any that lost children.
So the chaos really started now trying to find out where my son was, who was with his mother Elise. So my son is Janelle. And incidentally, Janelle is the one on that video that went viral, with that boy that was asking for help from his burn wounds. And I was walking past this guy capturing the video. Yeah, he passed away sadly on Christmas morning, but I found him in Jameson Hospital. But then obviously the search for the mother continued. And then reports came through that there was a lady fitting her description that was brought in dead on arrival. But obviously as a family you don't want to believe that, because there were stories going around, somebody's seen her here and somebody's seen her there fitting her description. And the last resort obviously was today to come and check here. And sadly, yes, it was her.
In the blink of an eye, everything changed and you lost your whole family. There's been multiple families and parents and husbands, and even both a husband and a wife that has left their child an orphan by this tragic incident. So there's actually so few words that really can describe the trauma and the devastation as it relates to this tragedy. Sometimes when it happens at another place, when it happens, out of your reach and far away from home, the reality of that situation doesn't come to home as when it happens in your own town and among your own people around you. But I've just talked the other day with somebody and told them that, this was such a random act. It could have happened anywhere, at any time. It could have happened with us. It could have happened with our families, and that just makes the whole situation so scary, I think, so real to think about it. At this point in the moment where we as a country we have a lot of problems. When this tragedy happened, I think it should actually open our eyes now at this crucial point as we are entering this new year. We should really, whether it relates to races, whether it relates to our differences, whether it relates to a lot of stuff when we don't see eye to eye, we don't see eye to on politics, we don't see eye to eye on our rugby, on our soccer, on our sports, we don't see eye to eye on our viewpoints and ideologies and opinions and a lot of stuff. When we think about this Boksburg tragedy, we need to really think about, unifying, that we can unify at that place and point and come together to make South Africa really a better place. Really a better place. I mean, those families really need all the encouragement, all the support, all the love, all the help, the friendship, the cause that we can show regardless of what life throws at us. And our life can be so unpredictable and uncertain that it leads to the part where we recognize that we are humans in the same uncertainties and tragedy and complicated things that happens to us in life, that we share at least that type of humanity and be the good Samaritan and be the person that in a time of need is there to help, regardless of where we come from. I just want to say how eerie it is to think that our year last year started on the 2nd of January with the destruction of our national key point, the Parliament, the place where laws are being formulated, the place where leadership in legislation is being played, and that important place has been in a sense destroyed, and finding out also that it was not insured, and finding also out last year that it was not even secured by security guards, security firms. It was just left unattended. It's also weird to find that our year ended also in a disaster, this time more severe with life. And it just sad to think that life is so unpredictable. And in both cases, I would say, due to the reckless behavior and negligence of people, especially if you look about the building, the negligence of our leadership, the negligence of people being put in power, and don't even care about the facility that's supposed to be protected. And coming to the end of the year, one person's reckless or misjudgment or whatever went on in the driver's mind, driving that gas truck through that bridge. I mean, it sends a really a strong message, I would say, to us as South Africans, to the government, and to whoever. I mean, we can no longer go forth, especially from now on, even this new year, to keep on being reckless, negligent, and not thinking there are severe consequences that will follow. And I mean, I can just think of so many areas that this type of lesson can be applied to. I mean, even in my own life, we have grown accustomed to be negligent and reckless, and never assess our actions to the place and point where we can see the final outcome of whatever it is we are or have grown to become complacent with, whether it be negligence or reckless behavior for that matter. And I would like to think that if anything can change in 2023, that it would be that we would become, in all sectors of our lives and in all sectors of our government, to become people that become more responsible, accountable, that we become more mindful of the severity of what we are doing in life, the implications of not doing it as we ought to do it, that we would become more mindful of the implications of a reckless and negligent lifestyle. I hope that we can learn through this devastating tragedy that life is so short and so unpredictable. And hopefully this year that we are going unknowingly into, I just pray that we can become more responsible people, a more responsible South Africa, a more mindful South Africa to the consequences of negligence and reckless behavior. This is Gabriel Kamfer, and you are tuning into Vanity versus Reality. Boom, binne in jou mag.